This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Now that the Urban Renewal co-chairs will have an opportunity to speak to the Public Accounts Committee regarding the Small Homes Repair Program, we can tell you tonight that at least one co-chair is happy with the process. Last week, the Public Accounts Committee chairperson, Hubert Chipman, confirmed that both co-chairs, Cynthia Mother Pratt and Algernon Allen, would be interviewed on September 17th. Allen told reporters today that the Urban Renewal Program will be stronger and involve a more disciplined approach.
We are more than happy that this tortuous process is finally coming to a sensible conclusion, because at the very beginning we maintained that the process had not been properly founded, grounded, that there was unconstitutionality. Now that that has been solved, now that the Constitution is being followed in relation to this matter, we are happy to be part and parcel of this constitutional exercise.
The committee is investigating the operations of the Urban Renewal's Small Home Repair Program following a report by Auditor General Terence Bastian claiming there was no competitive bidding process and that 11 contractors were paid $171,000 for work that was incomplete or not done. Allen defended the Commission's stance on why it did not want the work of the Urban Renewal Commission to be tarnished or used as a political football.
We have sought to keep it above the realm of politics. We do not wish politics to despoil, to contaminate the tremendous Christian work that Urban Renewal is doing. And so we are seeking to downplay some of the excessive rhetoric, some of the inappropriate commentary which has been made in relation to this Urban Renewal and in relation to all parties involved, and to let it maintain the dignity, the respect which will make it available to all behaviors.
Officials of the Urban Renewal Commission made a sizable donation to the Anglican Diocese of the Bahamas as the start of the new academic year approaches. The Anglican Central Education Authority oversees 2 schools in New Providence, one in Exuma and one on Grand Bahama. Urban Renewal co-chair Algernon Allen explained the Commission received thousands of mathematics and English books that students in primary through tertiary levels can use.
At the avail of your teachers, of your students, thousands more of these books for your children and your teachers to have in their libraries and elsewhere. And so, sir, thank you for being here, for accepting these, for bringing your establishment out. And thank you, sir, for the tremendous contribution which your church continues to make to our beloved Bahamas.
Bishop of the Diocese of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, the Right Reverend Leish Boyd, said the books will be an asset to students attending Anglican schools nationwide.
Thank you so much for making these educational materials available to all of the schools in our country, both public schools and private schools. And I know that as an Anglican family, we are extremely grateful, and we shall put them to good use. And we ask that you continue your good work of building our Bahamas.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly. The Bahamas Central Securities Depository has appointed a new president. Narika Burrows is a certified public accountant with more than 22 years of experience in public accounting, offshore insurance, bank and trust accounting, as well as operations and telecommunication finance and international business. The BCSD provides share registry and transfer agency services in the Bahamas and will soon offer Bahamas International Stock Exchange or BISX listed issuers an opportunity to integrate trading and settlement of trades, as the technology platform utilized by BCSD will be directly connected to BISX's trading system. In other business news, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas facilitated a special training for more than 100 employees of financial services regulators and various government agencies with the assistance of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission last week. The commission, which is celebrating its 20th anniversary, held the Capital Markets Development and Oversight Training Program from August 11th to the 14th at the British Colonial Hilton. And in international news, Zulily, which offers flash sales of products like toys and children's clothing geared to young moms, now has a parent. Liberty Interactive Corporation, which owns home shopping network QVC, announced Monday that it's buying Zulily in a cash and stock deal valued at approximately $2.32 billion. The deal will create a company with combined revenue of more than $10 billion and 230 million products shipped globally to 19 million customers in 85 countries. QVC will be better able to reach younger shoppers, while Zulily hopes to pump up sales growth, which has slowed. Zulily's sales topped $1 billion last year, but its shares have been in decline since February 2014. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly.
Governor General of the Bahamas, His Excellency Sir Elliot Belgrave, and his wife, Lady Loretta, visited Parliament today. Taking in the sights and sounds of Bahamian history, his first stop was the House of Assembly, where he had many questions for the parliamentary staff. He then visited the Senate and noted the great upkeep of both historic chambers. Just last week, Her Majesty, the Queen's representative from Barbados, paid a courtesy call to Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marguerite Pinling at Government House here in Nassau. We've been there once, we're going there again. The Family Island Connection, brought to you by BTC, is up next. We're heading to Exuma. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. We've featured the Exuma Keys before, but they were so awesome, we're going to take a second look. Tonight, Keisha Ladley tells us about the features that makes it a truly famous destination in tonight's BTC Island Connection.
Cruising the Exumas is a treat. It's everything you may daydream about. Crystal clear waters, balmy breeze, white sandy beaches, and pigs? Well, maybe they weren't in your perfect picture, but it's home to them. As our speedboat approached, they knew that meant feeding time in what may be the most unnatural habitat for the pudgy mammals. Flying pigs may be an impossibility, but swimming? Not so much. That's what makes these pigs famous. This European mother and son couldn't get enough of them.
Kind of, but they don't hurt humans. If you just pet them or something, they don't attack, only if you hurt them.
Okay.
So they are not dangerous if you are not dangerous.
How long have you been here?
I've just this day, but from this morning, and he wants to stay.
But that's not the only wonder of Exuma. If this looks familiar, you're probably a fan of this series. It's the famous Thunderball Grotto, featured in the Bond movie starring Sean Connery. But BTC technician Don Roll has been familiar with it long before then.
The attraction really is the fish, and being able to really go into a dome that opens up and you're comfortable. I mean, there's no, you won't get into any danger. It's very easy to swim in.
I opted not to take a dip, but when one of our cameras dropped into the water by accident, we did capture this magnificent glimpse of the beauty just below the surface. It may be far away from the mainland, but as I found, as in other remote pieces of paradise, it's BTC every day from anywhere in the Bahamas. Keishla Adderley for the BTC Island Connection.